More original music. What the hell happened to Jimmy? What did he get himself into? All he ever knew was all he ever knew, and that was all he needed. All he ever knew was all he knew, that was all he ever needed to know. He said that what he knew was enough to get him through. He didn't need to know anymore. Just enough to serve him, just enough to nerve it, always seemed to work before. So when the offer came, the one that had his name written there in big letters, he thought it was best to not know, if not best, at least better. All he ever knew was all he ever knew, that was all he needed. All he ever knew was all he knew, that was all he ever needed to know. All he had to do was drive a rental car downstate about 100 miles. Someone there to load up the minute that he showed up. Only took a very short while. He wished that he had started out earlier. He didn't like driving at night. He got pulled over about a block from his home when he ran a red light. They said, "Your trunk was right a little low." Opened it up. What do you know? All he ever knew was all he ever knew, and that was all he needed. All he ever knew was all he ever knew, that was all he ever needed to know. He got assigned a public defender up against the snotty young assistant DA. Gonna make his name with this one, make his name and make his day. The jury took a little bit of pity and they put it in their pockets and left. They came back 5 minutes later, he was guilty of sin. They hadn't liked it when he said, all he ever knew was all he ever knew, and that was all he needed. All he ever knew was all he knew, that was all he ever needed to know. All he ever knew was all he ever knew, and oh, that was all he needed. All he ever knew was all he knew, that was all he ever needed to know. Poor Jimmy. Poor Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy. Hope you dig original music. I like writing it.